Hey guys, Nick here. Thanks for opting in on my 3 secrets on how I went from amateur local player to improving so much that I got offered over $100,000 in college scholarships, training with my youth national team, and these 3 secrets helped me improve so much that I got offered a contract to play professionally here in Europe. If I can do it, you can do it too. And I'm going to be telling you these 3 secrets alongside this beautiful stadium, and I'm going to tell you these 3 secrets in 3 minutes. All right, got your stopwatch out? Let's go. Secret number 1, talent doesn't exist. Listen, no one is born a professional player. Yeah, you see the goals, the dribbles, the wins, the celebrations. You must think to yourself, they must have been born with that, these guys. Well, that's not really the case. If you really look into it, players like Sanchez, Messi, Ronaldo, Lukaku, listen, they work their butts off.
You've got Cristiano Ronaldo who come to the club, he's worked. He didn't have a great shot when he come. He had a powerful shot, but he went everywhere. He used to walk around like this. He used to go out after, he was embarrassed, pick up a bag of balls. Ronnie, where you going, man? No, I'm sorry. Yeah, just go over there, go on. He used to put these mad things on his feet, these weights, and do mad step overs. I used to think, are you mad? What are you doing? Until he started bamboozling people.
In fact, research has shown that it takes 10,000 hours of deep practice to become a world-class player. That's about 20 hours a week for 10 years. It's simple, right? The more hours you put in, the quicker you'll reach your goal. But here's the thing about the 10,000 hour rule. It's flawed. Well, what do I mean by that? Well, it's because many players go out to the field and they don't know what they're actually doing. And as a result, they waste time, energy, and don't actually do anything to progress.
It's hard to argue against the 10,000 hour rule. The more you play with the ball, the better you're gonna get. My only concern is that it needs to be 10 hours with purpose. So when you train, there's thought behind why you're training.
See, one of the reasons why I could develop from amateur to pro level player so quickly is because I wasted 0 time and I understood something new and profound that they were discovering in science. Secret number 2, there is a scientific shortcut into becoming a world-class player. What if you could do 1 month's worth of practice in 45 minutes? You can, but you can't just go through the motions. For example, team trainings like where we are now could be largely inefficient in developing your ability because you might not be working on the things that you really need to, right? If you want to build skills and build them fast, then you've got to practice in a structured way that challenges you. This is called the deliberate practice cycle. If you train using the deliberate practice cycle, you will accelerate your improvement. When you follow this cycle, you build up what scientists have called myelin, also known as the deep practice cell. Myelin is a protective layer that insulates nerve fibers in your body and determines how fast electrons can go from one neuron to the next, and therefore how good you are at performing a skill. Put simply, the more layers of myelin you acquire, the better you get. But keep in mind that this is only the case if you follow the deliberate practice cycle. Secret number 3, the real reason why some people make it and others don't. Some people choose to work hard, others choose to work smart. But if you work hard and smart, well, now we're really talking. This is where we really get results. This is what the deliberate practice cycle allowed me to do and could do for you as well. But how does it work? Well, by goal setting, using relevant content and reflection, you will ensure that you will do the things that create more myelin. And this is when you see immediate improvements, in many cases overnight. Content is an important part of this cycle. Your workouts need to work on specific areas of your game, and not just on your technical or physical skills, but on your mental and tactical skills too. For example, many of you will have trouble with decision making on the field. Now, not only must you practice like a pro, you have to understand how to think like a pro too. A big reason why players don't make it is because they don't follow through. If you're not consistent, you will achieve nothing. If you want to become a pro, you need to act like a pro. You need to plan, because if you plan, 8 times more likely to do something. All right, stop the timer. How many seconds did we get? Close enough. Now, hopefully all that information I've just given you has given you some real insight on what it takes to get to that next level.
Now you understand how important deliberate practice is. We have a tool that's going to help you. Let me introduce it to you. Alright, let me show you how to use the app to do deliberate practice.
So there's a one-click link in the bio. Use that to download the app or search Train Effective, whatever you want to do. But okay, I'm going to get to the app now. This is Train Effective. What you got to do now is you got to create your account, pick your goal, and select your training. So here we go. I'm going to sign up like this. So I'm just creating my account, password, nickname, and I'm going to be selecting my position now, up to 3 positions. I want to improve my technique the most. I want to become the best player in my team. Picking a training goal, 15 hours a week, yeah, pro, I like training at that level. All right, so now your profile's been created and we're coming here. We're in the training plans page, training sessions page. You got the Learn tab, which is courses, tactical analysis, mentality lessons, so anything really to do with the head. This is head, this is physical. You've got the progress screen, but what I'm going to take you through right now is what plan we should select first. So I'm going to select a training plan. I'm going to select right now a training plan which I think would be applicable to me, because you've got defenders, midfielders, attackers, you've got different players here, but the one I'm going to select is a Harry Kane knockout challenge, because I'm a striker, I want to become a better striker. And what we have here are, you've got the different equipment you need, what level it's for, whether it's more focused on fitness or technique, who the coach is that created this, etc. And you got the different days in the training session. So I'm going to schedule this in. Now, usually when I do training plans, I do them beside my team training. So on the days I don't have team training, I'll schedule this in. So for example, we got Friday today constructed here. And I'm gonna basically do Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, because on Tuesdays and Thursdays I've got team training. So I'll create that. It'll schedule that in for me. So I'll say, let's go. I can also add it to my calendar, so it'll remind me. So I've added that now. And now I've got the Harry Kane knockout challenge scheduled in my progress bar. So now I'm here and I'm basically gonna go next training session, and it will tell me what I need for the day. I'll say, all right, let's start. So usually every workout in a plan, it will take you through a warm-up.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You can just skip these parts. Okay.
So the next exercise we're going to do is going to be shooting.
So here we're in day 1 of the challenge. This is one of the first exercises you'll do. It's called shooting basics, right? So all I got to do is I got to be on the field. I set this up, set the drill up, and now I'm going to be doing shooting.
And mainly focusing on using our laces to shoot one. So what we're looking for, you don't break stride. Okay, by what that I mean is you're running, head down, and as you're
how to do the drill. So then once I know how to do the drill, I press start.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And the great thing here is it'll tell me, all right, how many reps I got to do. So I'll do the exercise, I'll do 6 reps, and I'll press done. Say cool, now I got a rest period. And in my rest period, obviously I'm resting, taking a sip of water or whatever. But what this is really great for is if you've got AirPods in, and if you don't have AirPods, get if you have a Bluetooth speaker, you connect your phone to the Bluetooth speaker, or otherwise just keep an eye on the screen. But you'll hear it in a little bit, what I mean, because there'll be a whistle. So that's the whistle. Now I start my next set, and you just go on like that. So if you look at other workouts in this plan, you'll see one, this is called advanced dribble. This is day 2 of the workout.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
If you start an exercise like this, now it'll count down. So now for that 1 minute, you're doing this
speed.
Doing this drill. And so it'll count down for a certain time, like 1 minute, 2 minutes, whatever. But again, you just keep an ear out for it. So you hear the whistle and you know when you gotta go again and when you gotta rest. You can press setup, which if you press setup, it'll tell you how to set up the drill. And if you click on tips, you'll see some tips about how to do the drill. And if you're doing these exercises with concentrated, deliberate intent, you are going to improve. So for every drill, just find a way to set a target, all right? So for example, if we go back to the first drill, so something like this drill, we got 6 reps and 3 sets. So with those 6 reps I'm doing, if I miss more than I get in, so if I miss 4 and only get in 2, then I'll give myself 10 push-ups, right? So it always forces me to concentrate, it challenges me doing this kind of deliberate practice. So yeah guys, every drill I'm finding a way to set targets. You can do, with this one, there's a total of 18 reps, right? So if you get 10 reps in and you miss 8, well, all right, you've succeeded. But you know, if you miss, now you got a punishment. This is what makes it really fun and really deliberate. And this always forces me to concentrate and it challenges me. All right, so now I'm cooling down. I finished my cool down. I trained. And now I can collect my points. So now this is a chance for me to reflect on the workout. In a reflection, what I'd like to do is focus on 2 strengths and at least one thing that I need to get better on. So something like today, I'll say I had good accuracy today, and my dribbling was precise. Didn't have to do any push-ups, great. But I noticed my weak foot doesn't have great power. So now I know that's something I need to improve. Now we have the emotion rating. So you got kind of bad, neutral, and good. I could say bad if, for example, today I just didn't have that much energy. I just felt lethargic. Maybe you really reflect on that. You're like, oh, well, I didn't sleep well, or I didn't eat well. And this is all part of being an athlete and getting your maximum performance. Or you could feel great. You got great sleep, great energy. Maybe you took a rest day before, whatever it is. Now you see patterns in your performance and what contributes to it. And this is the great thing about reflecting every time on your activity, on your training. It forces you to reflect and think, all right, what am I going to improve? What am I going to get better? What patterns can I see through my reflection, which I can see is affecting my performance and affecting the quality of my practice. Very important for deliberate practice. So now you see I'm on the progress page. You can see the little bubbles here. I've trained 32 minutes, 21 minutes on the physical side. But if you click these bubbles here, you'll see, okay, you've got the tactical side and the mentality side. And you guys know to improve, you work on all aspects. To improve, you need to work on all aspects. And that includes not just the physical part, but the mental side and the tactical side too. So that's what those bubbles are for. I can see how many days I trained this week. I can log a training too. If I want to add my team training, I can. Got the team training right here. I can add and the date, etc. I can just add that in my schedule. You got streaks here. Streaks are a great thing. You got things like in the feed, you'll be able to see the leaderboard, so you can see kind of who's been putting in the work right now. And that guy's got 58 streaks, man. 58 days streak. Wow. 143, 67. Pretty cool. So these are real people, real players that are going to motivate you to keep going and putting in the work. Now, after training, I'm on the couch and right here, got some time to kill, and I really want to improve my striker tactical awareness, decision making. So you got all these courses here. I can watch something like the modern role of the complete striker. I know that this one is taught by some experts. This guy's from Stoke City, and now we've got all these videos here that I can just sit back, watch, put on the telly, or in this case, just watch on my phone.
Brilliant instincts.
I'll be able to now see and learn different tactical things I otherwise don't have access to, because this is the stuff, guys, like, unless you have a good coach around you, like maybe you have parents or like a father that plays football and then could tell you these different things about what to look out for, it's very hard. So this just really helps, you know. But this is a course, and we've got loads of other courses on the app, mentality courses too. So you got
a Rio Ferdinand mentality course here, which is great. It'll teach you about attitude and work ethic. If you don't know who Rio Ferdinand is, he's played for Man United, played for England in World Cups, won the Champions League, and you got his lessons here, which are, in my opinion, really, really fantastic. So you know the deal now, guys. Here's a perfect tool that we've created for you to do your deliberate practice, and now you just got to step out and put in the work. And like I said in this video, as you've learned in this video, if you stay consistent, if you put those hundreds of hours in, mate, you can really reach your full potential. Just know that hard work beats talent. But alright guys, download the app, links in the bio, or you can search the Train Effective app in the App Store. So now I've made it here. I'm here before team training, and I'm here gonna do some technique work before the training starts. So that's just one of my workouts for the week using the Train Effective app. Stay effective, guys. Let's train effectively. Let's go.